Comcast says it loves net neutrality, hugs it to death. Well, we're screwed. And today, you know, we're chasing on the topic of net neutrality. Net neutrality, what is that, you may ask? You probably heard it all around your internet, your Twitters, your YouTube, everywhere, okay? Net neutrality is basically the right to freely search the internet without your ISP tracking you, watching what you're doing, and controlling what you do. Tomorrow, December the 14th, they're voting to repeal net neutrality for the United States. If they repeal net neutrality, then basically you'll still have access to everything you want, but you're gonna have to pay a monthly fee that'll go onto your internet. It's like buying subscription channels to your TV. So, like, hey, you wanna watch this video right here? $29.99 a month. There you go. The FCC is racing to vote tomorrow to reverse net neutrality, and the ISPs are thrilled. That includes Comcast, which is actually the internet I have, which continues to pretend like it loves net neutrality, while at the same time arguing that the only rules currently making it reality ought to be killed. In a post published today, Comcast EVP David Cohen promised that his company would not block, throttle, or discriminate against lawful content. That makes sense, since the company is bound to observe those rules by virtue of a separate consent decree it entered when buying NBC Universal. So Comcast will fulfill those promises when net neutrality regulations end, at least until next year when the consent decree expires. Comcast's real problem isn't its position on net neutrality is contradictory. This is not the end of net neutrality. Despite repeated distortions and biased information, as well as misguided, inaccurate attacks and detractors, our internet service is not going to change. Comcast customers will continue to enjoy all of the benefits of an open internet today, tomorrow, and in the future period. Let's assume Comcast is telling the truth, and that it really will police its own behavior and abide by net neutrality principles. Why then, if this commitment to net neutrality is genuine, is there any need to kill the existing regulations? Comcast's dual position here is even more suspicious when looking at companies' examples of alleged regulatory harm. Cohen's example of innovation that was stunted by net neutrality rules is a scheme in which Comcast planned to deliver internet TV that didn't count against customers' data caps, meaning competitors like Netflix and Hulu would be at a disadvantage to Comcast's offering. Comcast justified this, arguing that the service traveled over its managed IP network instead of the public internet. ISPs want net neutrality rules to disappear so they can avoid being scrutinized for the edge cases. Claiming to support something it actually opposes is part of Comcast's playbook. When it tried to acquire Time Warner Cable, it argued it was doing so to promote competition. But if Comcast actually wanted to compete, it would have just entered Time Warner Cable's markets instead of trying to buy it. It's possible that Comcast will voluntarily extend net neutrality protections beyond a legal mandate to do so, but if the intention is true, it simply makes no sense to endorse repealing legally enforceable net neutrality rules. Disclosure: Comcast Ventures is a minority investor in Vox Media, the Verge parent company. So you heard it. That's net neutrality for you. The vote's tomorrow, guys. I really hope it doesn't happen, or I won't be able to make videos like this for you guys again. I did not think of this. All this information came from the website that I'll link it below, because I don't want copyright claims or claiming any of it's mine. Also, you can tell by the way I'm reading it. I really hope it doesn't happen, guys. I enjoy making videos for you guys. Hopefully it doesn't happen. Hashtag free Jetmiser in the comments. We don't want Jetmiser gone. We want him here to grind. Anyway, I'll see you guys later, guys. I've got a jet. Peace, peace.